What's going on, guys? It's your boy Dyllan and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about 5 things that I missed from Destiny 1 that I would love to see changed or sort of enhanced in Destiny 2. So with that being said, the first thing I want to talk about is strikes. Now when I say strikes, I mean a few things. I'm going to go over them now. Number 1 would be modifiers in the Heroic Strike playlist. Now I know Bungie have said that they are working on this and that they are coming, but these for me added an extra challenge to strikes, but also made them more fun, as in most cases it actually made you deal more damage to the enemies. You know, buffs like Specialist, Small Arms, Arc Burn, Void Burn, Solar Burn, you know, what was the other one, Brawler, you know, there might have been a couple more as well, you know, Daybreak, just fun modifiers that made the overall experience of strikes just more relaxing and more fun, but also added an element of risk in there as well. Number 2 would be that the fun in strikes for me just isn't really there anymore. Destiny 1, they were crowded with enemies. Okay, there was always a modifier in the Heroic Strike playlist where they would increase the amount of enemies within the strikes, so there was loads of enemies to kill, which just again makes it more fun. I mean, who doesn't like to shoot aliens in the face? Destiny 1 as well, also for me, in my opinion, had a better strike layout. I feel like strikes were more fun in Destiny 1 in terms of just how short they were. You know, they were short and sweet. They weren't too long and dragged out like a lot of them are in Destiny 2, you know, where the boss despawns every 5 seconds and you can't deal damage, and this is, you know, go over here, do this, go over here, do that, drive over here, walk over there. There's just a lot of pointless filler in the strikes in Destiny 2, and I feel like if they removed all that and made them more action-packed like they were in Destiny 1, I mean, I'd enjoy it a hell of a lot more. For example, the Darkblade strike was short and sweet, with an amazing boss fight to finish it all off. Number 3 would be strike scoring. You know, something so simple but so amazing at the same time. It could add a whole nother layer of competition into the game if they added leaderboards, and it just adds another layer of fun to the game, you know. For example, if I was to shoot a wall cliff coil at loads of enemies and then you just see loads of score, you know, plus 100, plus 100, plus 100, yeah, you see loads of that pop up on your screen, it makes you feel, I don't know, like a badass, you know, in a sense. Number 4 would be strike specific loot. That's pretty much it for strikes. Now, coming in at the number 2 spot, I would have to say, without a doubt, movement. Now, the movement, this is a big one for me. You know, it's the core of the game. The thing that made Destiny 1 so much fun, at least in my opinion, was the movement. You know, being able to do unique things, for example, Titan skating, Warlock bunny hop skating, you know, Bones of AO, jumping on your Hunter, Blink. It was amazing in Destiny 1. Absolutely amazing, the movement. The amount of time I spent in patrol on Earth Cosmodrome as well in Destiny 1, just skating around on my Titan for just fun. You know, I think I probably spent over 100 hours, as sad as that sounds, in patrol Titan skating, because I found it so much fun. You know, it was just nice and relaxing to do. So yeah, I mean, also one of the other things I remember doing on my Titan was running the Darkblade strike, the Alakul, and just Titan skating up that massive hallway that was in that strike, you know, where most people would just have to run up it. I would just bomb it up there on my Titan. Sometimes as well, if I was going too fast and if I didn't turn properly, I'd actually hit the wall at the top and die because I was going that fast, but it was so much fun. Number 3 spot for me would have to be the chase. Now, I've talked about this before, but I'm also going to mention it in this video as well. Like I said, it's a big one for me. Again, you know, having something to chase and hunt down, whether it be a God Rollized Luna or an exotic that I've always wanted, like the Galahorn in Year 1. It took me, I think I got mine in the Dark Below. And when I got that, man, I screamed my head off when I finally got my Galahorn. Loot was always so much fun in Destiny 1. You know, the excitement of just getting a legendary engram and not knowing if you just landed a god roll kept many players, like myself, playing for years in a constant chase for something amazing. So yeah, I mean, loot in general, I mean, Dyllan made a great point on this as well. He said that loot just is stale at this point in Destiny 2. It doesn't really feel, you know, fun to get anymore. But I'm gonna leave it at that. Coming in at the number 4 spot would have to be meaningful builds. Now, as someone in Destiny 1 who had loads of builds for lots of things, you know, I can't help but feel build depth has been stripped from the game to make it, you know, more simple for new players. This is really stupid to me, as Destiny 1 gave you so much freedom when it came to making a build. Destiny 1 also allowed you to be unique and stand out amongst the crowd with your build. You know, you had more nodes. It wasn't just a choice of A or B on your subclass skill tree. You know, there was loads of nodes to select from, which made it, you know, more. It just made it feel more personal. You felt more attached. Now, the last big point, number 5, is fun and freedom. Now, what I mean by this is, I just want more fun things to do. Mayhem is amazing, okay? Probably the best thing to happen to Destiny 2, in my opinion, since launch. It shows that Destiny 2 can indeed be fun, just like Destiny 1 was. I think the reason as well why I, and you know, like so many others, enjoy Mayhem so much is because having a super, you know, allows you to make plays as a solo player. It allows you to go off on your own and not feel as a disadvantage, you know, if you're not holding hands. You know, the current style of PvP in Destiny 2 just makes you want to fall asleep. Like, honestly, it's just a sleep fest. Nobody's moving, you know. Just give players the freedom back, which is probably one of the most important things. Which is the next thing I want to talk about, is freedom. You know, I feel like my wings in general have just been clipped and I can't fly anymore. The freedom we had in Destiny 1 was awesome, whether it's builds, customization and shaders and armors. You know, now you don't really have the freedom of what armor you like to put on, because you know you've got all your resilience, well, not resilience, but you've got your, yeah, it is resilience, isn't it? Resilience, recovery, and agility, or whatever it is. You know, you've got these stats tied to your armor now, so you can't really put on a helmet that you really like the look of, because then you're going to lose your recovery, so then you're going to lack something in PvP. You know, you just don't really have that customization factor in there anymore. Destiny 2, like I said, it needs a lot of changes, but these for me are just some of the fun, you know, things that I want back in Destiny. Like I said, Destiny 1, should I say, also had its problems, but as it, you know, as a core game, when it finished, it was probably one of the best, most fun experiences I've ever had in my entire life. Minus the sticky nades. Sticky nades are a no-go. And yeah, I mean, anyway, that's pretty much going to do it for the video today. Sorry for rambling on, but you know, I wanted to get a video out that was Destiny related in some way, shape or form. Also, the video I was going to upload today is going to be coming out tomorrow, because there's a couple of things I need to get for it. That's the one I was talking about in my Resident Evil 4 Let's Play yesterday. It's a topic that I feel like is, you know, maybe going to get a few different opinions, but it's something that I've been feeling quite strongly about since the game actually launched. I feel like it'll be a pretty interesting listen or watch for you guys. So also, part 2 of the Resident Evil 4 Let's Play is going to be coming out today as well. Just thought I'd let you guys know if you're obviously watching that or not. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, a like rating is greatly appreciated, guys. Anyway, until next time, peace.